everyone, it's Jillian and welcome to today's super fun slime video. So today I'm going to be creating some slimes inspired by YouTube, and I love videos like this because it always challenges me to be as creative as possible when making slime. So today we are going to be making a couple of different slimes and I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite recipes and some tips and tricks along the way so you guys can get the best slime possible. Jumping straight into the first YouTube inspired slime, I started off by adding some school glue to a bowl and then adding some food coloring. Now make sure you only add a little bit of food coloring at a time because a little bit honestly goes a long way and it's always easier to add more than to try and fix it when you've added too much. Next, I'm going to add some conditioner and some lotion, and these are two of my favorite slime ingredients to make sure that my slime is as stretchy and soft as possible. Up next, I'm going to be adding a fairy floss scent. Now this isn't a necessity, but if you want to take your slimes to a new level, scents are definitely a fun thing to add. Now I'm going in with my activator, and my activator recipe that I always use is 1 cup of warm water mixed with half a teaspoon of borax, and you want to make sure that you only add a tiny bit at a time and really give it time to work. Don't add too much and be like, oh, it's not mixing it together. Just keep stirring it and really give that borax a chance to work, and then if it is still sticky, add a little bit more until you get the perfect slime texture. Now that we have a super thick and glossy slime, we can go ahead and add some air dry clay, and this is going to transform it into an awesome spreadable butter slime, which is one of my favorite textures. So I just took some of this white air dry clay that I got from Kawaii Slime Company, and I just started mixing it in, and I started adding a little bit at a time because sometimes if I add too much clay at once, it can actually make the slime really tough. So just add a little bit at a time until you're happy with it. I also decided to add a little bit of Daiso soft clay, and these two different clays have two different textures, so I wanted to mix them together. Totally extra and not necessary, but I was just having so much fun making this butter slime, so I thought I would see what would happen if I mixed in two different types of clay. So to make this slime even more beautiful and give it a bit of a YouTube twist, I'm going to be using a heart-shaped plastic container as well as some gold leaf, and I started off by placing some of the gold leaf in the bottom of the container. I then topped it off with that pink butter slime, and as you can see, it's looking so beautiful, and I love that you can see the gold leaf through the bottom of the container. I then took more gold leaf and started placing this on top, and this is so much fun. I love working with gold leaf. It's so magical, and I love when the light catches it, and it's such a cool little add-in for slime. I also added some sprinkles. They're super colorful, and I'm being really precise with the placement, but you don't need to be. And then for the YouTube twist, I decided to put a cute little vlog camera charm and a little hello speech bubble. You know how like when you vlog, you're like, hi everyone. That was the theme of this one. I think it turned out so cute, and let me know in the comments below what you think of this first slime. For the next YouTube inspired slime, this is actually going to be two different textures of slime. So I started off by creating a cloud slime, and to do this I added some school glue to a bowl as well as some water and then mixed it together. Now at first it might not look like it's going to mix together, but just mix it slowly and eventually it will become one consistency. I decided to go with the traditional red YouTube color for this slime, so I started adding some red food coloring, and I needed to add quite a bit to make sure it was as vibrant as possible. I also decided to add a nice sweet scent. I don't think YouTube has a scent, and I didn't have one in my collection that was technology inspired, so I went with a sweet one. Now it's time to activate the slime, so just using that same activator recipe, I'm going to start slowly adding this and mixing it together until it's activated. So this slime recipe starts off as super basic. We've only got glue, water, food dye, and scent in here at the moment, but we're going to completely transform it, and at the moment we just need to get it into a slime consistency. It's not going to be that much of a fun slime, it's very basic, but don't worry, we're going to change that. Now we're going to transform this into a cloud slime. So this is going to have an amazing drizzle, a light, airy feeling to it, and it's honestly just such an awesome and unique texture of slime. So I just started off by mixing in a little bit of instant snow powder at a time. Now I didn't activate the instant snow powder, I just added it straight from the container, and I'm just going to start mixing it in as well as I can. Now, this process took a long time. Cloud slime is definitely a time-consuming slime to make. My arms definitely did get a bit sore, but make sure you're really working that snow powder in between each addition of snow powder. At first, it won't seem like it's mixing in. It'll just feel like it's sitting on the outside of the slime. But keep mixing it and eventually it'll mix in to this amazing snow cloud drizzle slime. I love this slime so much, it's amazing. So that's the first texture of slime done, but now I wanted to create a completely different texture of slime, and I love doing this because I always come up with the weirdest slime creations, and I'm always so excited to see how the slime is going to turn out once everything's mixed together. So this slime has clear glue, some lotion to make it a little bit more opaque, a lot of glitter. I love some iridescent sparkle. If you can see, this glitter that I use catches the light and it kind of looks blue and then green. I love it. I'm then going to activate this slime. Again, a very simple slime recipe, and this slime activated so quickly. Be careful when you're doing clear glue based slimes, because at first it might not look like it's going to activate and then all of a sudden you've got a hard rock of slime. So just take it slowly and mix it well. Then I'm going to be adding some of these, are they sugar beads or what would you call them, slushy beads? I don't know, I recently got them and I'm so excited to be using them. So I'm just going to be adding quite a lot to this slime. Basically, I'm adding as much as this slime can hold, and this is going to give us the crunchiest, most satisfying texture of slime. It has the most amazing bubble pops. It's so much fun to squish and poke, and I just love crunchy slimes, and it's also so much fun just to mix in the beads as is. So here is our slime. It's looking great. Alright, let's assemble this YouTube slime. So I am going to be making the YouTube logo. So I started off by placing some of that crunchy slime in the bottom, and then taking the rest of it, I'm going to make a little play button. And this is so much fun, and I decided to make a crunchy slime because I really needed a slime that was going to hold its shape and not just melt completely. I really needed this slime to cooperate. Now I'm going in with that cloud slime and I'm placing this carefully around the play button. button, and it's looking so cute. I also decided to put it in kind of a square round container. We're really going for that traditional YouTube look. Now you can see it's not looking too cute. It's looking a bit flat, a bit plain. So I decided to take some glitter and a little eyeshadow brush, and I just started adding some red glitter where the red is, and I did this super slowly to make sure that it didn't end up on my play button. I really wanted it just to be super crisp where the red is, and as you can see, it's looking so much better and more magical. And then I went in with some white iridescent fine glitter and an even smaller makeup brush, and I'm putting this on top of the little play sign. So this is just a way to make a slime even more interesting, and I love how it turned out. It's so pretty, and under that layer of glitter we've got two awesome textures of slime that are super unique, and I just love everything about this slime. Look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it. Let me know what you think of this YouTube inspired slime in the comments below. Which YouTube inspired slime was your favorite? I think the play button was definitely mine. I love how it turned out, and the use of glitter was just so cool. Also, let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more videos like this where I share my favorite tips and my favorite slime recipes. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!